Okay, let me do this. Okay. Hey everyone, it is Friday. I hope everybody's day is going well. Mine certainly is. Today we are gonna be once again on Star Rail. Hopefully I can beat Sunday today, because after things went horribly last Friday where I just couldn't beat him. I don't know what it was, but he just would not go down. I went back to the drawing board and I decided to, what I did is weekend I worked on leveling up Firefly and put her in place of Japard. That's what I plan to do to see how things go. I did do a test over the weekend to see how it went, and it went pretty well. I actually almost got through the second phase and into the third phase. So I'm definitely going to be using Firefly and see, since I've been able to, I got real far with her during the test. I'm definitely going to work hard to try and see if we can't beat Sunday today, hopefully. But unlike last stream, I don't plan on trying to beat Sunday. If I don't beat him, then what I will be doing after a certain amount of time, if I haven't beaten him after fighting him, what I will do is I will be switching over to Zenless Zone Zero and we'll start that. So that's what I got planned for us today. So why don't we head on over and get started with Star Rail, and let's hopefully today I beat Sunday. If I beat Sunday, I will be continuing on and doing all the story stuff that's been added to the game. That's what I got planned. So let's head on over and get started, shall we? Put that on, and here we go. Hopefully we can beat him. Oh, forgot something real quick. Okay. Let's make sure I got... Let's see what I got in inventory real quick for food. Okay, if I remember this, yeah, it does. We'll definitely be using this since it increases the break effect, and that's what we want. As for defense, let's see. Okay, actually, before we do start, let's actually go. We're gonna go to Bellabog and we're gonna see if there's anything in the vending machines I can get to help us, since there's a lot of shops around here. So let's head over to Bellabog.
This haven of memories. Every touch, every moment.
Extra! Extra!
Okay. Oh, these are just for materials.
Come around and have a look.
Let's check in the vending machine. Not much there. Let me go in over to Penacony and we'll go. I remember there being like a lot of stuff. Let's see, where was it? Yeah, Dreamflux Reef. I remember there being like a couple of shops in Dreamflux Reef. Let's check over there. Since it is Penacony, they may have some high grade stuff we can get.
This haven of memories. Every touch, every moment is like a thorned rose.
This rate the family will be done for.
How about a little impromptu concert just for you?
Yeah, I don't know about that. The increases all attack, critical damage, but it decreases ultimate damage dealt by 12%. Yeah, no. Don't need it to do that. Can we synthesize anything? I wonder if we can synthesize anything that we can use. Synthesize some of these because that's for fire. Not seeing anything much for defense. See, Mordor, Fading Echoes, Everwinter, Shade Walkers, or other enemies. Which, okay, so most likely we need to go over here to get this. I think that will be good for defense.
Stream forth, the gleam of old blades.
Storms on the floor.
You'll overheat!
Let's improvise.
Sam in position. Attack!
Like fireflies, until everything burns to ashes!
Still waters of oblivion.
Fight to live!
Dreams do come true.
Free will, or was it fate?
Fight to live!
Stay in step. Let's improvise.
Initiate cleanup. Detonate.
Let me tend your wounds. Hiya!
Dreams do come true.
Time to show you what's in your prescription!
Don't worry, it's just a scrape. Another journey begins.
Let's improvise.
Initiate cleanup.
Free will, or was it fate? Destined for oblivion.
Need a doctor?
Take your positions.
Familiar.
Attack.
Still waters of oblivion.
Let me tend your wounds. Hiya! Like firefly until everything burns to ashes!
Dreams do come true.
Destined for oblivion.
I will claim victory for fight to live! Time, what's in your prescription? Thank you. I will keep fighting. Set the seas aflame!
I like how with Firefly is she has to make it to where all the enemies that fight in the ultimate form, they get weak to fire.
Stay in step. Let's improvise.
Initiate cleanup.
Another journey begins. Still waters of oblivion.
Join the battle. Detonate.
Ow. Hey Willow, welcome on in. Hope your day's going well.
Let me tend your wounds.
Ow.
Support received.
We're gonna be fighting Sunday again. Ow, ow, ow. We're gonna be fighting Sunday again. I'm gonna try and see if I can beat him this time. And if I don't beat him after a certain amount of time, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch over to Zenless Zone Zero. I'm just trying to get some materials for an item to help with defense.
Sam in position.
Take your position.
Because I don't know what they thought of when they made it,
Dreams do
when they
come
made
true.
Sunday, but
You don't look so good.
it's the devs were monsters when they created the boss for Sunday.
Still the same one. Stay in step. Let's improvise.
This is what exploring the cosmos is all about.
Okay, did I get the thing I needed to make the item I was trying to make? First, let's claim that. Okay, and go to the synthesizer. Let's see. Why didn't I get this? This was It's a corridor of fading echoes. It says shadow walkers or other enemies. Okay, so I need to keep looking for shadow walkers in this area.
Stream forth, the gleam of old blades.
Okay, that's not the area we want to be in. Wait, what? No, you weren't supposed to attack. To attack, you were supposed to use the ability. That's not what I wanted. Supposed to do this.
Stream forth. Stream forth, gleam of old blades.
Get materials, but I'm not finding the material piece I need.
Stream forth, gleam.
That's not supposed to happen.
Stream forth, gleam of old blades.
Going after this because
Still the same wall.
this will give us 60 jade.
Like fireflies until everything burns to ashes! This is more than a battle. Set to the seas of free!
Did the rhythm get messed up? Dreams do come true.
Still waters of oblivion.
Fight to live!
Let's improvise.
Destined for oblivion.
Firefly Type 4 in position. You bully! Let me tend your wounds.
Take your positions. Dreams do come true.
That's half the work. Still waters of oblivion.
Great teamwork.
Another journey begins.
Detonate.
Need a doctor?
Let's improvise.
Initiate cleanup.
Destined for oblivion.
Stay in step. Dreams do come true.
All right, we got the jade.
Another blood debt repaid. Stream forth, the gleam of old blades. Never forgive.
You overheat.
Okay, these are shade walkers. Yeah, this is what one I've been looking for.
Support
Take your position.
received.
Let's improvise.
Join the
Like fireflies to a until everything burns to ashes. Set to the seas of flame.
Free will, or was it fate? Still waters of oblivion.
Let me tend your wounds.
Dreams do come true.
Another journey begins. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
I will claim victory for fight to live!
Again?
Time for your prescription!
Great teamwork. Stay in step.
Free will, or was it fate? Destined for oblivion.
stand in position.
Again?
Let the show begin! Let's improvise.
Still waters of oblivion.
Attack!
Their redemption. Prayers won't help you.
Detonate!
Until everything burns to ashes!
Hopefully we get the material we need, and then once I do, I'll heal up and boost everyone's energies that I can. Though we can't do it with Acheron, because with her ultimate, it's not energy based.
You bully! What is your prescription?
Destined for oblivion.
For your sins.
Fight to live!
Their redemption. Prayers won't help you.
Still waters of oblivion. Again?
Attack!
For your sins.
Let the show begin!
Execute the judgment.
Bully!
Detonate!
Until everything burns to ashes!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
All right, come on, give me the material I need.
is what exploring the cosmos is all about.
All right, we got the material we needed.
A little something for everyone.
Please stay tuned.
Okay. So yeah, see right here, it will not work on Acheron because first it's not energy based.
Are you ready? Very
Let's
well.
go.
Now please, close your eyes.
Don't be nervous. Just cooperate with me like you did before.
You can't escape the past. And neither can I.
Don't worry. If anything happens, I'll just put you back together.
All right, let's do this. Oh, not that one.
How long has this reign been ongoing?
If I remember correctly, it has lasted for decades, or even centuries.
Having those
Unwavering
shadowy hands reaching for
determination
up into the
persists even
sky,
in death.
that really gives a creepy vibe and atmosphere to the
They've
environment.
guided those lost souls to their lives
Yet
beyond.
the rain makes everything feel
They
so
were
calming
heroes
for some
in their
reason.
time. And they won't be
You
reduced
can't
to
explain it,
puppets
but
of the Nihility
with the
anymore.
rain falling down, it just makes everything
You see,
real
shadows
calming.
on the sea have vanished. Do you remember? He once said that the sky would clear when the regrets of the departed had faded away.
But it's still raining.
Oddly enough, it's also raining where I am right now.
So,
We have a lot of rain going on.
all this? Why did this rain choose me?
Because someone's regrets haven't been fulfilled, perhaps. Mortals who walk the paths are like sailors on a vast ocean, leaving behind a trail that creates countless ripples of possibilities. These ripples last longer than the fleeting lifetimes of humans. And for some, their presence leaves such a strong mark that it's reflected in the waves. Sin-thirsters, the obsessions of the Pathstriders. They emerge from the depths of Ix, seeing themselves as masters of their own destiny, unknowingly repeating the actions of their past lives. They emerge from the Nihility and head toward it, leading purposeless lives. However, these hollow phantoms, they have journeyed with me for such a long time.
So this is how it is.
Just the shift.
Yes.
Are you watching over me?
This is my duty as the Watcher of the Acheron. I'm guarding the path to the abyss of the Nihility, guiding every soul reluctant to become one with it. Back to this side.
But if this is what the departed ones expected, should you try to change it?
I don't know. But someone once told me that when the inevitable moment came, he hoped that someone would stand at his grave and place a bouquet of flowers.
Even if it doesn't make sense at all?
Some tasks have to be done, even if they are pointless. I have experienced that much already.
I just love
Please
the rain
extend your hand
animation in this. This is so
and then
good.
close your eyes. I'll carry your wish with me and fulfill it. Only then will I be able to put an end to the final regret by the Dead Sea.
Will I ever see them again?
Yes, that is certain. Because it was you who told me about the Express, your two former companions. The expedition cut short by the storm, your narrow escape from death, and your encounter with the Galaxy Rangers. And Penacony, the hometown to which you could never return.
Yeah. For countless times, I got rejected by the family and had to pass it by. But I knew that my companion was still there.
If I remember, it'd be referring to Mikhail,
Okay,
the watchmaker. Yep.
are you still there?
Take my hand and come with me. We will leave this place. You'll embark on a long, long journey, shrouded in darkness. But fear not, as a touch of red will be awaiting you at the end of the path. That's the color of existence. Follow it, and it'll guide you and illuminate the way out. By doing so, you'll eventually reunite in the warmth of the sunlight.
Thank you.
May death be the end of your boundless dream, guiding you back to the waking world. Welcome to the horizon of existence. This place is one of the thousands of manifestations belonging to the sleeping and shapeless.
Well, black holes are abundant.
And it's also an exit out of the nihility for the awake ones. Let's bid our final farewells here.
Always distinguish between reality and imagination. All right, Gray.
Life is akin to a winding labyrinth, where memories serve as our sole companion.
May your schemes be forever concealed.
Enna's dream is too cruel for him and everyone else.
To the imperfect tomorrow.
I still remember the question on the invitation letter. Why does life slumber?
Why does life slumber? We don't know the answer yet, but we're about to awaken from this dream. Or perhaps such is the answer itself. Leave this place. Return to where you belong, and awaken Penacony from this dream.
Will you come with us? I can't. Which one to choose? What if folks don't want to wake up? Will I get to witness your hidden power?
As I said, our plan is not about convincing everyone to choose the right path, but about inspiring them to save themselves. So, when will people actively save themselves? The answer is when they are in desperate situations. Like a drowning individual in the deep sea. When one's body and mind bear immense pressure, agony, confusion, and despair will follow. I firmly believe that. The fragility of humankind often freezes them in their tracks. But in truly desperate situations, they will strive to save themselves. And now, Penacony has enough heroes to lead them forward. It's through this inherent, self-centered instinct that people exert their utmost effort, even when they know their struggle is fruitless. As absurd as it may seem, it's their resistance. As for now, it is time to guide them, not as a savior, but as a nameless among those mortals. In this way, you will reunite in the warmth of the sunlight. The rain is intensifying. Before we part ways, please allow me to ask a few final questions. So far, you have forged unbreakable bonds with numerous individuals and entities in the Sweet Dream. Might I ask if you fear severing these bonds with your own hands?
I feel no fear.
If there is a vast, lifelike dreamland that is virtually indistinguishable from reality, a realm without death, where everyone can attain the happiness and fulfillment they deserve, living blissfully ever after, I would ask, would you wish to stay?
I would never ever want to live in a dream.
Imagine if this splendid dream were fated to fall apart. Friends, family, strangers, followed by the gentle breeze, soaring birds, the stars, and ultimately yourself. Everyone and every face they remember. The joy and the heartaches, the vows sealed and those left hanging. All will inevitably march towards a predetermined ending. If you had grasped the journey's finale right from its inception, I would ask, would you still embark on this journey?
I would blaze a trail without hesitation.
I'm glad. The answer itself doesn't matter. What matters is that you've made a decision. Listen, touch, and ponder. And therein lies the sensation. Cherish it, because that's what makes us exist. Such is the only answer humans can offer when facing the nihility. If the nihility represents the primal fear of life, rendering any lofty convictions insignificant under their imposing shadow, then behind this shadow, there must exist the most fervent source of light in the world. Just as every life that edges closer to death fervently approaches the end of the nihility, we must pursue that primordial light.
And to think that you exist in the nihility, and you watch over others to depart it. Such a task is absurd and meaningless.
Nevertheless, someone had to do it. As for the
Now I'm starting to think about it. Acheron is probably no doubt like a Grim
even if it's
Reaper,
a meaningless task,
or be like the ferryman Chiron, and that's in Greek mythology, guiding all the souls to the end.
May not even belong to you.
it may not belong to me, but it definitely belongs to someone.
What hardships you must have experienced. In that case, allow me to do something meaningless too. Please, tell me your name. Perhaps my existence will vanish in the next moment. Nobody will remember this conversation or your answer. But I believe that your name should be remembered. And this universe will remember it as well.
For me, some things are difficult to recall. Yet there are others that I find challenging to forget. Such is memory, a creation of the past that blossoms into significance in the distant future. I remember that marks the start of my journey, the origin of the vibrant red hue in my life, and the most fervent element amidst every tempest. That's my name. Raiden Bozen Mori May.
Epic cutscene
The
time.
Golden Dream is getting restless. In the coming long nights, I'm afraid you will face many setbacks and witness many tragedies. And in the end, you will only see in black and white. But please believe me, that in that monochrome world, there will be a glimpse of fleeting red. And when you make a choice, it will appear once more. What you must do is ponder its significance, then return to the waking world.
That's where we all find our answers.
All right, the time has come. Will I defeat Sunday today, or not?
Have you broken free from the dream of order?
We've done enough sleeping already. Let's show them a wake-up call.
Listen up.
Let me tend your wounds.
Join the battle. Detonate.
Another journey begins. Still waters of oblivion.
Like fireflies to a flame. Until everything burns to ashes! This is more than a battle. Set the seas aflame! Need a doctor?
Nobody risen. All things are part of the melody.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Fight to live!
Noisy.
Let's play our own melody. Let the show begin! Listen up!
Noisy.
Free will, or was it fate? Destined for oblivion.
Sam in position. Disorderly noise.
To bully! Let me tend your wounds.
Keep up with me. Wake up!
Still waters of oblivion.
Initiate cleanup.
Need a doctor?
If you have any objection, feel free to make your case. The noise is fading.
Destined for oblivion.
Noisy.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Attack detected. Detonate.
Let me tend your wounds. Like fireflies, until everything burns to ashes! Fight to live!
Noisy. Sink into a dream.
Still waters of oblivion.
Noisy.
Firefly Type 4 in possession of the seas of flame!
Noisy.
Keep up with me.
I will claim victory for myself. Fight to live!
Disorderly
Another journey
noise.
begins.
I'll take the lead.
Disorderly noise.
Need a doctor?
Joining the battle. Attack. Why is everybody silent? All things are part of the melody.
Let's play our own melody. Let the show begin! Keep up with me. Listen up!
Free will, or was it fate? Destined for oblivion.
Enjoy eternal peace. Sam in position. Detonate.
Another journey begins. Still waters of oblivion. Again?
Sing together. Joining the battle. 7,336 notes. I solemnly invite you to join the glorious chorus and ascend to the heavens!
Like fireflies, until everything burns to ashes!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Set to the seas of flame!
Noisy.
This is more than a battle. Fight to live!
Noisy.
Need a doctor?
Great teamwork.
Firefly Type 4 in position. Set to the seas of flame!
Noisy. The dreamscape is indistinguishable from reality. Can it still be called an illusion?
Let me tend your wounds.
Perfect melody.
All right, here we go.
Recreate paradise anew!
Second phase.
Music.
There seems to be another kind of sound coming into the Order's symphony. Penacony's first and last disharmony. Those imprisoned in their dreams are awakening for freedom.
Robin, is that you singing?
You have heard their cries. This is not the paradise they hoped for.
Even so, they don't know where they should be heading. That's why I had to become the lone star in the sky to guide them.
Even if that star must hang in a perpetual night of solitude.
Let's play our own melody. Let the show begin! Listen up!
Sam in position.
Another journey begins. Destined for oblivion.
Uphold the truth.
I'll take the lead.
Disorderly noise.
Time wasted your prescription!
Great teamwork.
Noisy. Attack! Noise is fading. Wait for good tidings.
Again?
Like fireflies to a flame. Until everything burns to ashes! Fight to live!
Keep up with me.
Witness the will of the weak!
Disorderly noise.
Let's play our own melody. Let the show begin! Wake up!
Don't worry, it's just a scrape. Destined for oblivion.
Stars awaken!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
We will never choose to run. Listen up.
Need a doctor? Hiya! Set to the seas of flame!
Disorderly noise!
I'll take the lead.
Let me tend your wound!
Noise! Wisdom comes protection. Attack!
Still waters of oblivion.
Disorderly noise! Noise is fading! Enjoy eternal peace! Set in position!
Time to squash your prescription!
Don't worry, it's just a scrape.
All things are part of the melody! Wait for good tidings!
The weakness of humanity cannot be redeemed by others.
Destined for oblivion.
Disorderly noise!
Need a doctor? Hiya!
Disorderly noise!
Like fireflies until everything burns to ashes! Set to the seas of flame!
Noisy!
Another journey begins. Still waters of oblivion.
Fight to live!
Noisy! With wisdom comes protection.
Don't worry, it's just a scrape.
Set to the seas of flame!
Noisy!
Recalibrating!
Enjoy eternal peace!
Free will, or was it fate?
Keep up with me.
All things are part of the melody! Eternal prayer!
Time to question your prescription!
Support received.
Have a noble soul. Don't be shackled by the past.
Destined for oblivion.
Let me tend your wound!
Great team.
Awaken!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Another journey begins.
Until everything burns to ashes! This is more than a battle.
Wisdom comes
Need a
protection.
doctor? Vitamin!
I'll take the lead.
Firefly Type 4, fight to live!
Disorderly noise!
Familiar. Free will, or was it fate?
Great teamwork.
Time to what's in your prescription?
Great teamwork.
Now noisy.
Let's play our own melody. Let the show begin.
All things are part of the melody. Eternal prayer.
Even if the future is full of pain, we won't escape from it.
Another journey begins.
I'll take the lead.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Set in position. Detonate. Uphold the truth, and you will.
Don't worry, it's just a scrape. Free will, or was it fate?
Noise is fading. Enjoy eternal peace.
Time to show you what's in your prescription.
Don't worry, it's just a scrape.
Great teamwork.
Still waters
Noisy. Wait for good tidings. Disorderly
Keep up with me.
Don't worry.
Time to show what's in your prescription.
Don't worry, it's just a scrape.
Like fireflies to a flame, life begets death until everything burns to ashes. Set to the seas of flame.
Another journey begins. Destined for oblivion.
Uphold the truth, and you will.
Fight to live.
Still waters
Noisy. Sink into a dream.
This is more than a battle.
Now noisy. All things are part of the melody. Eternal prayer.
Free will, or was it fate?
Disorderly noise. Joining the battle. Detonate.
I'll take the lead.
Now noisy.
Don't worry.
Gods awaken.
Time to show you what's in your prescription.
Support received.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Another journey begins. Destined for oblivion.
Disorderly noise.
Again?
Let's play our own melody. Let the show begin.
Uphold the truth, and you will.
Don't worry, it's just a scrape.
Noise is fading.
Like fireflies until everything burns to ashes.
Enjoy eternal peace.
Firefly Type 4 in position. Set to the seas of flame.
Noisy.
Let me tend your wounds. Thank you. I I will keep fighting.
Noisy. Eternal prayer. Disorderly noise.
Free will, or was it fate? Still waters of oblivion.
You the doctor? Vitamin!
Don't worry, it's just a
First time
scratch.
the show is your prescription!
Great teamwork.
Noisy.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Let's play our own melody. Let the show begin.
Uphold the truth.
Another journey begins. Destined for oblivion.
Noisy.
Let me tend your wounds.
Don't worry, it's just a scrape.
Noisy. Sink into a dream.
Still waters of oblivion.
Disorderly noise.
Listen up.
There's an disorderly noise.
Time for your prescription!
Great teamwork.
Hell yeah, we finally made it to phase 3! Hell yeah!
How could we have embarked on different paths? Now, our final talk has concluded.
Here we go! Phase 3, finally!
The inevitable day has arrived. The embryo of philosophy will reshape for us all of reality. If your paradise can save more people, sever my path with your hands.
Pray as many lasers as you can, gain collective shield.
I swear on truth.
Let's play our own melody. Let the show begin.
Set in position. Attack! Oh, may I honor you? Insolent!
Thank you.
This 7-day vow, I command you to heed my
Uh-oh. I have a bad feeling about this.
insolent.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
It was not you who created all things. It was humanity that created you. Divine being will become the foundation of our paradise.
Destined for oblivion.
How insolent!
Set the seas aflame!
How insolent!
You don't look so good.
Great teamwork.
Your blasphemous!
Keep up with me. Wake up!
Let me tend your wounds.
Free will, or was it fate? Still waters of oblivion.
Blasphemous! Blasphemous!
Detonate.
By the solemn desire for order.
Stop it! You want to achieve the purpose you promised. The Order is not the only choice. True happiness and meaning of life lie in defying the nihility. Embracing that life offers.
Insolent!
Until everything burns to ashes!
I swear on values.
Destined for oblivion.
I swear on rules.
Let me tend your wounds!
I swear on meaning.
This is more than a battle. Fight to live!
I swear on human dignity. Awaken, judge of the world!
Still waters of oblivion.
Insolent!
Wake up!
I swear on the calendar. I swear on words.
Free will, or was it fate?
We will never choose to run.
Stand in position.
Blasphemous! Blasphemous!
Like fireflies until everything burns to ashes! Firefly Titan will set to the seas of flame!
Another journey begins. Destined for oblivion.
Let me tend your wounds! Fight to live!
Blasphemous! I swear on truth.
Let's play our own melody. Let the show begin!
Free will, or was it fate? Still waters of oblivion.
Insolent!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Insolent!
This is more than a battle. Set to the seas of flame!
Insolent!
I'll take the lead.
Insolent! I swear on rules.
Destined for oblivion.
I swear on meaning.
Need a doctor?
I swear on human dignity. Detonate! Awaken! Judge of the world!
Still the same one.
I swear on truth.
Hell yeah! Let's go! I beat Sunday!
So, why does life slumber?
Because someday we will wake from our dreams.
The night is still too short.
Brother, the dream is over.
Fucking finally, we beat him. We beat him, guys.
A fiery conspiracy erupted in the land of the dreams, but soon faded in chaos and destruction. Whispers carried the tale of those fateful 48 system hours, when a sun teetered on the precipice of collapse. A paradise stood on the brink of destruction, and a world was poised to surrender to its new master. Amidst it all, a body decayed, a pack of vultures gathered,
we can all thank Firefly. It was a good choice to switch Firefly out.
Doomed for eternal separation.
Oh no, they're still alive.
And so, an eon succumbed to slumber once more. Some celebrated this fall, while others mourned. Among the
Sunday and Robin are still alive.
Mere specks in the vast tapestry of the universe. It was said that this time, the Eon met their demise with dignity. As the cosmos bathed in the radiance of a pure dawn, a tempestuous storm brewed on the horizon. The chant of "All for the Amber Lord" grew ever louder. Yet, no matter how one contemplates it, time inexorably swings Klapot's colossal hammer.
I'm so glad I finally beat him. I was worried I wasn't going to be able to beat him again. Now I have to go back to the drawing board.
The Astral Express reaches both its conclusion.
But we finally beat him.
Time marches forward, heralding the arrival of a new chapter.
Things were real easy once I got to the third phase. It's that second phase that did it, that was doing it. But we couldn't get through very well.
Do you think the stars will fade away?
Where did that come all of a sudden?
Because the constellation that looks like a bird, the Torrent Eagles, looks a bit dim lately.
It's the Torment Eagles. Don't worry, it's still there. It's just it's located in the inner ring of Penacony and can only be seen when spring and summer overlap. As for the question you asked, I think stars do die, just like people. But do you know, sister? No star actually belongs to the present. The light we see from them is from a long time ago. Even after the stars.
Actually, that is true, because with some stars that we're seeing, it could be that they have already have died off, but we're just receiving the light that's left over.
In our paradise, I believe there will be a star like that, shining with the same light. Its radiance will last forever, and its name will be happiness.
No, not just one star. We should have 2 stars. Or maybe even more.
Yeah, you're right.
It's a deal.
It's a deal, then. This is our promise, and nothing will sway our ideals.
Yeah, you bet.
Seriously, we're getting end credits. They'll make it look like it was a movie, but we all know the game's not over. There's still a whole lot more. I get what I mean by script supervisor Elio, because we have not seen him in the game yet, but they have it to where I forgot what I was gonna say. we know that this is not the end, but I do like how they did it. They made it where it was like a movie. It looks like it was a good thing I went back after last Friday where we were having such a hard time beating Sunday. It was a good thing I decided to go back to the drawing board and work on leveling up Firefly as much as I could, because it paid off, because we finally defeated Sunday and we did it by replacing putting Firefly in Japard's place. I'm pretty sure if I hadn't, we wouldn't have beaten Sunday. Because that boss fight was painful. Beating this boss was painful.
Congratulations. You've become the biggest winner of this festival.
Are you calling just to poke fun at me?
Avengerine's still alive? I thought he died.
I'm just impressed. Not only did you
He got blasted by Acheron. How is he still alive?
Of Dreamflux Reef, but you also managed to escape with the help of that Knight of Beauty. Remember the recording you received from your Trailblaze?
Seriously, Argentine's the one that saved him?
Now the most valuable chip in this game. However, this came at a high cost. Losing a cornerstone is a hefty price to pay. Diamond just called a meeting to discuss what to do with you.
Just as I expected. So is Diamond planning to demote me, or kick me out of the 10 Stonehearts?
Why don't you take a wild guess?
Well, alright. Then I'll guess. He's going to promote me to P46?
Alright. What will you wager?
Are we talking about an actual bet here? I don't want to wager anything just so that you can swindle it all in the end. But if it's just a friendly bet,
Avengerine is so sus.
What I did when we first met. I'll bet my life, ma'am.
Interesting. But since it's Diamond's call, no one can predict the outcome. I'm on my way to Penacony. Once everyone is settled, we'll return to Pier Point for the final showdown.
Sounds like I'll be out of the action for a while. Finally, a chance to kick back and relax.
Yeah. Leave everything to me and Topaz, child. Thanks.
You're not the only one, Willow. I can't. Avengerine is so sus. He attacked us and he manipulated the whole situation before, and he is the boss fight before you face Sunday. He's one of the major bosses you fight before Sunday, so, and he attacks us, so we had to fight him. And I don't know how he's even still alive when Acheron literally used her power on him.
Looks like I've got a visitor here. Oh.
It's Boot Hill.
So many surprises today. Didn't expect a Galaxy Ranger and wanted criminal to show up here. One who managed to take out 2 IPC members under the noses of our fleet. Do you understand what that means?
Screw Wubba Boo, I just put him to sleep. Don't try to intimidate me with that nonsense.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Besides, I've taken down more IPC lackeys than the residual value
I would say
squeezed.
I love how they did Boot Hill, because they have it to where he's swearing, but then again he's not swearing. That's I love what they did with the writing with Boot Hill. They have him swearing but not swearing at the same time. You Wubba Boo.
I have a question for you. Be honest now, or I won't think twice about putting a bullet in your fudging head. Tell me, where is Oswaldo Snyder?
Let me sleep. I just fought a big boss fight. Can't I sleep? I just fought a big battle.
Are you okay? Can you hear me? I didn't hear a peep from your room, and it really freaked me out.
Am I dreaming? Whoa, this conversation is such deja vu. Stop making a big fuss. I'm gonna go with, whoa, this conversation is such a deja vu.
What are you talking about? Are you still half asleep or something? The Order's dream is over. Even though it's been a day, I still break into a sweat when I think about it. Our trailblazing expedition almost ended in Penacony. I'm so jealous that you got a good night's sleep. I was traumatized and too scared to even close my eyes. I thought if I fell asleep, I'd never wake up again.
What happened to the Stellaron? Where are the others? You have dark circles under your eyes. I'm gonna go with you have dark circles under your eyes.
A natural beauty like me never has dark circles. The Stellaron was sealed while you were sleeping. The ordinary people in Penacony have no idea what happened. They just feel like something's missing from their memories. The family's official statement was like, "The Charmony Festival was attacked by an unidentified Stellaron and came to a halt." After all, they can't just reveal the truth about the Order. Now, all the major lineages, except for the Oak family, are dealing with the aftermath. The family has invited the crew to the Radiant Feldspar as witnesses for an important meeting. Everyone's waiting for you, so hurry up and pack. We're leaving as soon as you're ready.
Oh, can't we just stay and relax a little bit more and get in and take in the sights? Farewell to Penacony, Unconquered start. I am so finally glad we got through that part with Sunday. And that's actually where the game, if I remember, the game would have ended for us right now. But the good news is that when having all that trouble with Sunday and everything, and waiting for Firefly, we actually have a little bit more now since they released a little bit more story content. So we still have that to go through, which is the Farewell to Penacony.
Unknown to each other, yet united in purpose. We make the same choices.
All right, before we do continue, I am actually going to go the golden hour, and we are going to put these tickets in because I found out what the clocky statue does. Luckily for me, I had a whole bunch of tickets, so let's put these tickets in.
Where to now?
Time don't waste money, buddy! TikTok! Oh boy! I've eaten too much this time!
I wonder what see right now it's gold, but I wonder what the platinum version looks like, because if it does anything like how coins things I've seen in games where they've done copper, silver, gold, and no doubt the next one will be platinum. And if there's something after platinum, it would be diamond.
It's still early. Where to now?
But I am so glad I got Firefly, because she helped us out with that boss fight, and is also the reason we won. Took out the last 1% of his health.
After all this craziness, nothing is better than staying safe in reality.
What is the Radiant Feldspar?
It's a massive airship, and it's awesome! I heard it's never shown to the public. Only VIP guests of the family get to board it and enjoy the breathtaking views of Penacony. The Iris family sent us a bunch of souvenirs. Fruit baskets, plus this fancy button model. After you're back on your feet, you can enjoy them all. We are pretty much celebrities on the planet of festivities now, aren't we?
Tell me more about the current state of Penacony.
The Stellaron was sealed while you were sleeping. The ordinary people in Penacony have no idea what happened. They just feel like something's missing from their memories. The family's official statement was like, "The Charmony Festival was attacked by an unidentified Stellaron and came to a halt." After all, they can't just reveal the truth about the Order. Now, all the major lineages, except for the Oak family, are dealing with the aftermath. The family has invited the crew to the Radiant Feldspar as witnesses for an important meeting.
What happened to you in Anna's dream?
Why the sudden interest in that? Well, I was dragged into the sweet dream. I felt a cold tentacle diving into my memories. But something else was there. So the tentacle suddenly disappeared. And then I dreamed about stuffing my face with delicious food and going on a shopping spree. Sunday didn't seriously believe that was the life I wanted, right? Breaking free from that cheesy illusion was just a piece of cake.
Let's go meet up with the others.
Yeah, let's go. We've got some time before we board the ship, so let's catch up with everyone at Dream Jolt Hostelry.
It's Firefly.
How extravagant. Just like Epsilon. How was it? Did it live up to your dreamscape expectations?
You already asked that when we first got here.
Yeah, and you said no back then. But after all this madness, I'd say you've grown fond of it. Just a heads up, you're still on the Bloodhound family's wanted list, so keep a low profile. And this time, it's Firefly in the picture, not Sam. That's gotta be a whole new experience for you, right?
Indeed. In Kafka's words, that's also a missing part of my life. Still, it'd be quite inconvenient if I can't move freely. Could you help me out, Silverwolf?
I knew you'd say that. Don't worry. I've hacked all the systems and left no trace. Don't do anything that may draw attention, and don't talk with guards. They might recognize you. Keep these 2 points in mind, and you can go wherever you want, unbothered.
Thank you.
No problem, Miss Samuel. I love this fake name. Now that we're done here in Penacony, what will you do in your free time? I hear the Genius Society is here. How about we go stir up some excitement?
Well, you know, my script isn't over yet.
I didn't bring you back to hear an answer like that.
Don't worry. The script says that I'll experience 3 deaths, but also receive an unforgettable reward on the planet of festivities. How will I know if I don't try? All possibilities exist until the outcome actually happens, right?
You may not realize it, but you have a bad habit. Whenever you seem to be asking a question, you've already made up your mind, and no words will dissuade you. Anyway, Kafka asked me to pass on this message. If you see anything fabulous in Penacony, get one for me too. Just swipe my card, you know the pin. She didn't specify anything, but I guess she means a dress, coat, sunglasses, or something else. You know better about fashion than I do.
Sure, I'll keep an eye out. There's tons of options at OT Mall. Do you think she'll like trinkets, like hair accessories or brooches?
Those sound more like something for young girls. Maybe you should keep them for yourself. Oh, by the way, Blade didn't explicitly say it, but I think he was trying to say something like, temptation will show up again in Penacony. He's always so subtle with his words.
Got it. He was just worried about me. Relax, Silverwolf. You know me. I won't do anything crazy. I just want to wander around and see more of the world for myself. I want to buy some oatcake rolls. I've had a cake roll every day since I arrived in Penacony, from the first day to the last. But today, I'll buy 2 and give you 1. And if you don't like them, I'll enjoy double the pleasure. Or I can bring one to Kafka, as she never refuses. Or maybe I'll give it to Blade. He'll appreciate it. That's not written in the script, right? But as you see, I have added new footnotes to my destiny.
Welcome, Director Topaz.
So we're going to be controlling Topaz for a while.
Making preparations, but
well, not for a while, for a bit.
The big boss hasn't arrived yet. It'll be a while before the conference starts, I'm afraid.
Huh. Quite a spectacle. The family really knows how to make things look impressive. I thought they would choose a more formal and low-key location for the conference. I didn't expect them to go with a luxury airship.
About this, Director. I've asked around. This airship, named the Radiant Feldspar, belongs to the Alfalfa family. This conference between the IPC and the family will have a direct impact on Penacony's future. Such an important event should have been held at well, somewhere secretive in the moment of morning dew. The atmosphere here, it doesn't feel serious enough.
I think it's probably the perfect place to have a meeting.
If I'm right, this conference is probably just a prelude. Whoever organized it wants to assess the IPC stance beforehand. This influential figure either has their own ambitions and wants to reach a preliminary agreement, or they plan to put pressure on us to make us back off.
Oh, your mind is always so sharp, Director Topaz. And when the big boss arrives, please remind her to be cautious and watch out for any traps.
Thank you for the reminder, but I don't think that will be necessary. When she's at the table, it's the others who need to be cautious. Just tell everyone on our team to stay focused on their tasks and not worry about the negotiations.
Oh, got it. I'll do it right away.
Oh, and one more thing. Don't call Miss Jade Big Boss in front of her, or there will be serious consequences. I mean, really serious.
Got it. Thank you for the reminder, Director.
I tripped and fell right here. Just complete...
What will they experience on the trip?
Topaz, the aviator. Cannot be opened in its current state. Ah.
None of the important figures have arrived yet. Huh. Looks like the conference won't be starting for a while. Such a bustling place. I think I'll take a little walk around.
Numby.
Oh, are you hungry, Numby? Food in the dream. Shouldn't taste bad, right?
Toss of potato fries. Potato fries sundae to Numby. Toss in oat cake roll to Numby. Toss a float disc burger to Numby. I think we go with the float disc burger.
There. Don't be so greedy. Leave some for the other guests.
So many buttons. How
That's
many
Sparkle in
centuries did it take
disguise.
to press them all? Huh. Didn't expect those pooches to actually recycle them all.
Huh? What are these?
For your safety, please stay away from those objects.
For my safety? Are these buttons something dangerous?
Not exactly. Lately, there's been a prankster in the Sweet Dream who's been handing out strange
Excuse
button
me, I had a
devices
cough.
to anyone he meets. According to those involved, he said something like, "Just press this button and all of Penacony will explode." Luckily, no one believed him. Still, the Bloodhound family collected these buttons just to be on the safe side.
Haven't the hounds caught the culprit yet? Has anyone tried pressing it?
Where's that prankster? Haven't the hounds caught him yet?
Yeah, that guy has some skills, I'll have to admit that. However, you know, the Bloodhound family won't give up. Whoever disrupts order in the dreamscape will face severe consequences. Anyway, the family will deal with these things. Please, kindly keep your distance.
Ooh, treasure chest? Okay.
Ooh, free stuff.
Ah, so this is what Nummy does. Finds treasure chests. Oh, Numby must have found another treasure chest.
Watch yourselves in front of the ice. Don't you dare embarrass me.
Ooh, free stuff.
I have a feeling on Topaz's side we'll find all the treasure chests.
Greetings, madame. What can I do for you?
Hello. Could you tell me more about the Radiant Feldspar?
I assume you are the ambassador of the IPC Strategic Investment Department. It's my honor to assist you. The Radiant Felspar is owned by Mr. Odie Alfalfa, head of the Alfalfa family. Mr. Alfalfa invested a significant amount in building this luxurious airship an Ember era ago, and it has been sailing across the 12 hours of the dreamscape ever since.
Oh, so it's owned by old Odie himself. No wonder the ship is so lavishly decorated.
Indeed, Mr. Alfalfa has impeccable taste. Only the most prestigious guests are invited by the Alfalfa family to board this airship. Please allow me to continue my introduction. The Radiant Felspar had been cruising over the Sea of Dreams in Penacony for an entire Ember era. But its voyage was temporarily halted due to the recent reverberation.
Reverberation? Such a formal way of putting it.
Yeah, what was really happening was remnants of order was trying to destroy everything and put everyone into a dream.
Please continue.
Following the previous reverberation in the Sweet Dream, the Radiant Felspar had to suspend its voyage temporarily. Thankfully, the factors that disrupted the dreamscape have been resolved. However, due to, well, certain special reasons, the Charmony Festival originally scheduled at the Penacony Grand Theater had to be temporarily postponed. So, Mr. Alfalfa suggested relocating the Charmony Festival to the Radiant Felspar, taking this opportunity to announce the resumption of the airship's voyage.
Ah, well, that would meet the family's needs and also create momentum for Mr. Alfalfa himself. Quite fitting for a legendary tycoon like him. Thank you for explaining matters to me. Goodbye. Hello? The Talent Motivation Department? Again? Internal review? Will it ever end? I'm working on a major project. I don't have time to squabble with you guys. The way I handled the Urillo case was approved by senior management, and all of the project logs and calls are complete. Can't you check on them yourselves?
I feel sorry for Topaz.
Understand. Why are you so fixated on this minor case and constantly escalating it? Seriously, what's your purpose?
Sounds exhausting. Why not just hang up? In my opinion, you handled that project quite well. A little ball of ice in exchange for the Astral Express's good favor. That's not a bad deal for the department. It's been a while, little Yelena. I've been looking forward to working with you. Never imagined this day would come so soon. Is there trouble? You can tell me anything. Just like old times.
It's been a while.
I don't trust Jade.
I'm honored to have the opportunity to work with you.
You're still so formal, aren't you? Forget about the hierarchy and treat me as your equal. No need for unnecessary titles like Madam.
I'm sorry, but it might take some time to get used to that. After all, you are a senior.
Well, now that we're both members of the 10 Stone Hearts, I need you to be at your best. Especially since the upcoming negotiations leave no room for error. As sharp as you are, I'm sure you've figured out the true purpose of this conference, right?
I believe old Odie has taken it upon himself to test our limits before the official negotiations between the IPC and Penacony.
That's true, and it works in our favor. Do you know why?
If we can reach some sort of agreement with old Odie beforehand, and gauge our opponent's boundaries, our future negotiations will go much more smoothly. That's the obvious benefit.
Exactly. And the hidden benefit is that as the head of the Alfalfa family, his actions suggest that the 5 lineages, might not be as united as the Odes of Harmony would suggest. As long as the influence of Harmony hasn't completely permeated their core, personal desires will always have their way. Thankfully, influential figures in Penacony haven't entirely suppressed their own desires. It's similar to the power struggles within the IPC.
Hey Soul, welcome on in. Today's been going well. Guess what, Soul? We beat Sunday. We finally got past the boss I was stuck on. Wait, hence the name in the title. Well, I beat Sunday. That is the character who I was fighting, and I finally beat him. It took so many tries to beat him, but I managed to beat him thanks to replacing Japard with Firefly. The third phase was so easy, it was really easy to do, but it was that second phase that's what was constantly making it so hard for me to beat him. And now we're doing a bit of the aftermath of Farewell to Penacony.
After the downfall of the Yoke family, Old OT's faction became the dominant force in Penacony. Even if we consider only the succession order, he's the longest serving and most senior among all the family heads.
Yes, that's exactly why we need to handle the conference following an agreed-upon strategy. It's like playing a game of chess, where every move needs to be carefully thought out.
Congrats, I haven't been able to play Honkai because I don't have enough space for it on my devices. Yeah, I can understand that, Soul, because the MiHoYo games, they do take up a lot of space. Genshin, Star Rail, and of course the new one they recently released, Zenless Zone Zero. They do take up a lot of space. If I remember to download Zenless Zone Zero, it was 110 gigabytes, I think. That's how much it is for PC. And I do have Zenless Zone Zero, and I'm thinking since it did be once, maybe when we get to halfway mark, I'll switch over to start Zenless Zone Zero, and we will still finish with Star Rail since I finally got through the part with Sunday. But I had a hard time actually downloading Zenless Zone Zero. I don't know what it was, because I have most of the games on Epic, but I actually had to download it a different way with Zenless Zone Zero and actually go to the website and download the launcher to play it, because I don't know what it is, but there's some kind of bug with Epic right now where it just won't download properly.
Absolutely. The 3 steps of negotiation. Listen,
but
test,
definitely
and
with
strike.
Sunday, toughest boss I've ever faced in the game.
Pretty clear. Although, you seem to have changed the order in the Yarilo case.
That was based on my personal experience.
I apologize for interrupting your conversation, but the family head is ready to meet the ambassadors from the Strategic Investment Department.
I'm good. I'm just playing Minecraft. My luck is still crazy because as soon as I loaded a new world, I just walked a bit away from my spawn and immediately found a mine shaft in an abandoned village. Damn, that is good luck. You managed to find all those goodies just right at the start.
Time to get to work. Let's
that is very good luck, Soul.
Esteemed supporting actor.
Continue getting that loot in Minecraft.
Our goal is to create an opportunity for the IPC to enter Penacony. Aventurine has already made a small opening, and you and we're going to tear it wide open.
I don't plan on pulling for Jade. I'm gonna save up my the Jades I have. I'm gonna be saving them for a character I really want to get.
Welcome aboard my ship, the Radiant Feldspar. Smart and charming ladies. Please, have a seat. let's have a pleasant conversation.
I wonder, are we, with old Odie right there, I'm wondering, are we gonna see him later on? I can't believe I'm almost 50k away from 200k channel points. 200k channel points, damn, I'm gonna, and when the model comes out, I'm gonna have to think of some really high priced redeems for you guys. Because you guys do have a lot of channel points. I'm gonna have to think of a whole lot. If you have 200, if you're 50k away from 200k, I'm definitely gonna have to add a lot of new redeems and make expensive. Wait.
Welcome aboard, my dear ladies. Forgive me for any lack of attentiveness that might have led to a lengthy wait outside.
No problem at all, Mr. Alfalfa. It's my honor to meet you in person. You may not be aware, but the book Odie Alfalfa, the biography, is a must-read for all Strategic Investment Department employees.
After all, to many, you are the legendary figure who single-handedly built the Penacony economy.
I expected no less from the
I wonder if we'll see old Odie as a playable character, though I highly doubt it.
Skilled in the art of conversation.
But considering his design is different from how everyone else's design and other characters' designs are, no doubt we'll see him later on.
We can just get straight to the point instead. Since I invited you IPC ambassadors on board, I'm sure you've figured out the topic I'd like to discuss, yes?
The future of Penacony, if I'm not mistaken.
Precisely. Those few words represent a terribly complicated situation indeed. Let's take that golden-haired guy who's not showing up, for example. He put in great effort and almost got himself killed. But what was it all for?
I'm still surprised Avengerine's still alive after what Acheron did to him when she used her full power on him.
The wisdom and experience you've accumulated over 10 Amber Eras are truly impressive. Let's assume your assumptions are correct, Mr. Alfalfa. How would you respond to the IPC's actions?
I appreciate your composure, Miss Jade. You must have witnessed much in your worldly experiences. However, perhaps you don't know much about Penacony. Old Odie won't sit idly by when faced with a greedy wolf.
Awkward silence.
Please, go ahead. I'm all ears.
Then I'll be straightforward. I requested this meeting before the official conference to dissuade the Strategic Investment Department from trying to lay a finger on Penacony. If you back off now, you can make a smooth exit and prevent the IPC from losing face during more important negotiations.
One of our P-45 executives was attacked and nearly killed in the dreamscape. The IPC can't simply ignore this incident. Moreover,
well, Aventurine is the one who started it.
During the Charmony Festival, Penacony's credibility has taken a hit in the public's eyes. Despite your determined attitude, the issues plaguing Penacony are real, are they not?
You used the term real, Miss Topaz, but let's not forget that this is the realm of dreams. If you want to succeed here, you need ambition and unconventional thinking. Curious about how I plan to respond to the IPC? Well, I don't mind sharing. My actions will help Penacony take a significant step forward by self-listing and going public.
Going public?
If I'm not mistaken, you want to bypass the IPC and go public on a universal scale.
Precisely. Instead of watching the IPC gnaw away at Penacony, I'd prefer to open the doors of the sweet dream to the entire universe.
Is that even possible?
Starting today, anyone in the cosmos can become a shareholder of the land of the dreams. This is the path of harmony I'll choose.
You mean money? Instead of harmony, it's more like he's trying to choose the path of money.
This reform should have been implemented earlier, but unfortunately, the Oak family were a bunch of blockheads blinded by order. Their level of intellectual flexibility doesn't even come close to an old fellow like me. Thanks to the little reverberation earlier, the biggest obstacle between me and my reforms has been eliminated. The Alfalfa family will publicize the financial results of Sweet Dream Paradise, so that the entire universe can see that despite the catastrophe, Penacony still holds immense potential and opportunities, and that the family remains confident in its future.
Crisis and opportunity are two sides of the same coin. So, you've been waiting for the right moment for Penacony to regain the spotlight. And if Penacony should seize this opportunity to overcome adversity, even if the IPC tries to intervene, every move we make will be scrutinized by trillions of people.
Crafty.
Now I'm convinced that you've indeed familiarized yourself with my biography, Miss Jade. So, about your next move. Please, consider it carefully.
Indeed. We need some time to digest such a wealth of information. I suggest we conclude the first half of our conference, Mr. Alfalfa. Please allow Topaz and me to confer privately for a few moments, and to respond on behalf of the IPC later.
Of course. Take your time, dear ladies.
Oh, and we go back to us.
The Alfalfa family had a meeting with the IPC?
I got this information from a message sent by that IPC ambassador. He said it was
Avengerine.
to return the favor. It's not hard to imagine. Penacony today is pretty much like the frontier prison it once was, with external forces casting greedy eyes and the undercurrent of order lurking within. Instead of falling into a situation where they are plagued by both external and internal threats, Penacony would rather take a step back and invite the IPC to negotiate at the table, ostensibly to cooperate, but in reality, to secure more opportunities for their own survival.
Well, no wonder they sought the mediation from the Astral Express. In your opinion, who should we stand behind?
I don't think the followers of the Harmony are completely innocent victims in all of this. For reasons unknown, they have a strong desire to smooth things over, which leads to speculation about their motives. If either the family or IPC were to assume full control of Penacony, it would return to its previous illusory dream of hedonism, and the efforts of those previous nameless would once again go to waste.
Well, we can't have that.
There you are. Did you rest well?
I didn't disturb you since you were in a deep sleep.
And the thing is, I do tend, and that's kind of like me, because I do intend to go into a deep sleep. It's because I'm a sound sleeper. Because once I go out and fall asleep, it's hard to wake me up. At least until I'm ready to wake up. It feels like I had a really long dream. Where's Himiko? Please continue the topic. It feels like I had a really long dream. Well, for me, it does feel like that too, considering how long it took us to get out of that dream.
Even long dreams eventually come to an end. Our adventure in Penacony is reaching its conclusion. After Anna's dream was shattered, the family branch from the Montour system soon arrived and swiftly took control of the situation. Most members of the Oak family fell unconscious, but fortunately, their lives were not in danger.
The mastermind behind the plans was confirmed to be Gopher Wood, the previous Dream Master. But by the time we arrived, he was dead already.
I mean, the crows. And what about Sunday? How did the guests react? We'll have to Penacony. I'm gonna go. Yeah, we want to know what happened to Sunday.
He'll face a trial.
Okay, so he is still
As for further
alive.
details, the family would rather not disclose them.
Ultimately, the public perceived the incident as an attack by evil forces targeting the Charmony Festival. They believe the family failed to safeguard the sweet dream, significantly eroding their credibility in the process. While quite different from the truth, this appears to be the outcome with the least impact.
After all, you don't know who's awake and who's pretending to be asleep. Well, they'll open their eyes in the face of danger. Once the danger subsides, they'll embrace the sweet dream again. Here's a toast, with 3 glasses of Glory of the Trailblaze to all of you.
Hello again. How come you're here too? Hello again.
Yeah, it's good to see you all again. Although we might be saying goodbye again after this reunion. When will the Astral Express leave Penacony?
We'll stay a bit longer, but not too long.
So, this is our final meeting then? If this is a farewell, then it seems to be missing something. Music? Atmosphere? Maybe a special drink to honor those who are not here. Let's see. The mixed drink should be solemn, dignified, and unique, as we'll use it to pay respect to those fallen heroes. To the nameless, resting in peace. And to Gallagher.
Wait, Gallagher's dead? Not Gallagher. Requiesce, Captain Pache, Gallagher.
Ready to mix your drink?
What happens to Gallagher?
I'm not sure. I haven't seen him since our last meeting at the lounge. Come to think of it, he always did come and go quietly. We used to discuss everything here. But every time he'd leave, I'd realize that I didn't know him at all. Such is the mystery that is Gallagher.
Okay, so Gallagher might be alive.
I have a hunch. Perhaps he's already fulfilled his wishes and won't be coming back.
Let's mix drinks.
Before we start, would you like to talk to your friends? We have plenty of time.
Great idea, I'll come back soon.
Guess what? Something weird just happened when I was on my way over here. Someone gave me a strange gift. So I unwrapped it and found out it was a button with a message on the back. Just press this button and all of Penacony will explode. That sounds terrifying.
Could it be a terrorist attack? Did you press it?
Of course not. Who would press something like that? By the time I turned around, the person had already vanished. So I handed it over to a nearby hound. I heard there were many similar reports before the Charmony Festival started. I'm really worried about the future of Penacony.
Where's Welt? I know Welt was here earlier. There's Donghong and Welt.
It's rare for all passengers to leave the Express together during a trailblazing expedition. But for Penacony, it seems most appropriate.
What about the Express?
Given the conductor's presence, there's no need to worry about it. However, it's crucial that we soon return to inform Pom Pom about the Nameless.
What happened to you in his dream?
In my dream, the Express stopped at many places, and passengers came and went. However, the 5 of us were always present, and the journey seemed never ending. Perhaps this could be a deep-seated desire inside me. And upon realizing this, I knew it wasn't real.
Is the Order incident in the Penacony a unique case?
No related records exist in the databank, but I have a theory. The hidden dangers of the Order have always been within the Harmony, and this issue existed within the family from the very beginning. However, now that more powers in the universe are aware of this secret, the situation in the cosmos will become more complicated.
That's all for now.
Like I said, we'll go and see. Once we've packed everything, we should head to our next destination.
Okay, let's talk to Welt.
This trailblazing expedition has been thrilling and memorable. Hopefully we've all gained insights about ideals, paranoia, clarity, and dreams from the experiences we've had.
What will happen to Sunday and Robin?
One bird longs for the earth and the other longs for the sky. Even if Robin had to stop her brother with her own hands, she won't give up on him. However, facing punishment from the Harmony is inevitable. He will face a trial. As for further details, the family would rather not disclose them.
When did the Order infiltrate Penacony?
Since the family took up residence in Penacony, the Order has been hiding in plain sight under the guise of the Oak family, using the Stellaron's power to strengthen their hold on the Sweet Dream, which eventually resulted in disaster. That's the claim the family makes. Whether they were truly unaware of all this is a delicate matter.
Did the IPC make any moves?
Venturine's efforts finally earned the IPC a seat at the table. As a result, a more senior representative arrived in Penacony and initiated negotiations with the family. As far as the Astral Express is concerned, the IPC will make for an invaluable ally during the negotiations to prevent Penacony returning to its former ways.
What happened to you in this dream?
Well, it was somewhat surprising. In that dream, I returned to my homeworld and reunited with my long-lost friends. And for some reason, Acheron resurfaced in my mind. When I realized that her conclusion was not preserved in memories, I became aware of the bitter truth.
That's all for now.
The conclusion of a journey can often be sorrowful. All we can do is to try to make sure it ends on a happy note.
Okay, let's mix a drink.
Ready to mix your drink? Before we start, would you like to talk to your friends? We have plenty of time.
No need, let's get started.
All right, as you wish. Huh. I think I have an idea about what drink to make. Would you like it bitter or sweet? It's up to you. Choose the flavor that suits you best at this moment.
I would have to say sweet.
Drowning sweetness. One of the most challenging drinks to make. A slight imbalance in the ingredients can result in an overwhelmingly viscous sweet taste. However, with the right ratios, you get a uniquely sweet drink with a lingering aftertaste. Not a bad choice. Let's start mixing.
I'm not much of a drinker, but I think it's probably because I have a sweet tooth, and a lot of drinks usually bitter. Drowning sweetness, so follow the steps and keep mixing them. Okay, so I need the jam. And sweet milk cream. Origami bird. Spirit of freedom will spread far and wide among the stars, and its legacy will be more timeless in a pastoral song.
Words always fall short. If you want to bring closure to past events at this lounge, there's no better way than mixing a drink. Blend all your memories and emotions together and stir them well. Through the filter of time, what remains in the glass is something to savor. Well, it's done. Here's to the nameless resting in peace, and to my friend Gallagher. The spirit of freedom will spread far and wide among the stars, and its legacy will be more timeless than a pastoral song. We're not accepted by the outside world, so we've gathered here. And one day, our souls will return to the same place. Cheers.
Cheers. We got a new message. And let's make our way to the Radiant Feldspar. I'll wrap things up soon. Let's meet at the aft pole in the stern. Roger, catch you later. I'm on my way. By the way, what are you doing on the Radiant Feldspar, Miss Himiko? It's a secret for now. Be patient, you'll find out at the opening ceremony. Hey, I can't wait. Himiko is another character I do want to add to the party. I hope one day I do get Himiko.
Oh, are you leaving? Oh, then take this with you. I've mixed more of this last special drink for you. The past shouldn't be forgotten. So I hope it brings back the flavors of Penacony.
Thank you. I'm sure it'll leave a lasting impression.
If you happen to run into Gallagher, make sure he has a sip too. I know his tastes, and he'll be thrilled.
Well, but what if we never cross paths with him?
All right, enough with the heavy stuff. You guys have important things to take care of. So let's not dwell on things. Whether it's the Astral Express or Penacony, there's still a long journey ahead. So let's lift our spirits, guys, and embark towards our tomorrows.
Old Odie is a tricky opponent. I didn't expect him to take the risky step of going public at such a critical moment for Penacony.
Indeed. He's definitely
we're back to Topaz and
it's
Jade.
that kind of boldness that made him the Odie Alfalfa he is today. Still, the outcome is uncertain. Shouting loud doesn't necessarily carry any weight. What about the phone call I asked you to make, Topaz?
Ah, they agreed. But it'll take some time before they arrive.
Just as it should be. The sweet dew should be served after the bitter poison.
Looks like we'll be skipping the exchanging apples step this time around.
Now that we're dealing with a greedy merchant, a simple apple wouldn't make a difference. Well, I guess I included myself in that remark too. Now I'm a bit curious, Topaz. Do you think Penacony is a quality asset?
Yes. Despite its recent calamity, Penacony remains a top quality asset within the cosmos, with good credit, lucrative potential, and promising prospects.
Well, that's obvious, but what I truly wanted to know is, this project is obviously too bland for your taste, isn't it?
That's true. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for Venturine.
But despite that, you trust him. You even entrusted him with a cornerstone. Something as precious as life itself, to finish this gamble.
Are you not in the same boat, Miss Jade? Without us playing along, your Jade Stone wouldn't have made it across the border so easily, allowing you to see all desires that flow through dreams to gain a bargaining chip in negotiations. That's why I'm willing to stake my Topaz Stone to cover for you. It's like one
So she was
big
part of the whole
elaborate
thing, and
game of
why
chess.
he had, why Aventurine had her cornerstone.
Stop him. Not even fate. Well, at least he's still alive, and that's the best outcome.
Looks like we've strayed off topic, Miss Jade. Should we discuss our next steps?
No need. I'll go it alone. Meanwhile, you can go greet our honored guest and wait for my message.
Okay.
Is that Robin? Huh. She's also here on the Radiant Feldspar.
Oh, now we're controlling Jade.
There's a good child. Do as you're told.
Ah, there's a treasure chest.
Greetings, Miss Robin. I didn't expect to meet you here.
Miss Jade? Greetings. The opening ceremony for the Charmony Festival has been moved to the Radiant Feldspar, so I'm here making some preparations. How about you?
I'm surprised she's doing that with everything that's been happening.
I'm actually on my way to meet him right now. Do you know him well, Miss Robin?
Unfortunately, I've never met him. I've only heard
But then again, that might not be Robin. That might actually be Sparkle disguised as Robin
Mr.
again.
Alfalfa is respectable when it comes to business, but in other respects, I can't say the same.
Where do you think the future of the planet of festivities is headed?
I believe The sweet dream will see its rebirth, just like the radiant feldspar resumed its voyage. The Harmony needs a new direction. Only by bidding farewell to the past can we actually sail into the future. There are no permanent allies or everlasting enemies. So let's both take what we need from this deal.
Naturally. I'm looking forward to your performance. See you at the festival.
See you later, Miss Jade.
Ooh, hello, treasure chest.
Not exactly eye-catching. Is that all? Hardly worth the bother.
Found another bird. I wonder how I get in there, because there is a puzzle we need to do. Can't be opened in its current state. Okay, none of these switches give me... Wait, maybe down here? Nope.
Thank you for your patience, Mr. Alfalfa. Let's continue our discussion.
Figured out something already, Miss Jade? But where is Miss Topaz?
Topaz has something else to take care of. You'll be seeing her later. Talks can still continue between the two of us.
Is it just me, miss? Your tone sounds very different now.
I need to set a good example for my junior. It's not a good habit to be too loose-lipped during negotiations, right? Now we can speak frankly and openly. Do you believe what I said, Odie? You're not the only merchant who has seen the changes in the cosmic market over the past 10 Amber Eras.
Interesting. Now that's interesting. Good. It's good to be straightforward. Openness and transparency are my things. So, tell me, what's your next move?
Unfortunately, I'd like to speak the harsh truth before laying out my plan. Let's cut to the chase. First, your plan won't work. Penacony has no way of sidestepping the IPC and going public. Second, you can't stop the IPC from entering Penacony. We've got all the time and connections in the world to find a way in. We'll keep tearing down and rebuilding this place until the Asdana system gets used to the IPC's ways again. Now, I'm repeating your words exactly. If you don't want to be a laughingstock and have everyone gunning for you at the official conference, you'd better drop your little pie-in-the-sky plan.
Oh, interesting. Indeed. You surely have a way with words. Now, I'm curious to know what you have up your sleeve.
Mr. Alfalfa, let's not forget that the IPC controls the biggest interstellar publicity platform. More than half the news networks in the universe take their orders from us. The moment news spreads about Penacony going public, trillions of customers will immediately receive a message like this. The family's protection for Penacony has expired. Any mishaps in the dreamscape could result in permanent brain death. Care to guess how many ways we have to turn alfalfa credits into worthless junk within a measly 24 system hours? With the entire cosmos keeping a close eye on Penacony, I assure you, it won't be too hard.
That's a pretty ruthless
think
tactic.
You could pull that off?
Even from
Using
pure
numbers
point,
to her
as
advantage.
distant as it may be, I'm more than capable of keeping you on a tight leash. However, if you agree to give up that half-baked plan to go public, the IPC will assure you that we'll never jeopardize the interests of the family heads under your leadership. After all,
Her
we
plan
also
could
need
work, or
allies
it
here in
could
the
stir up a hornet's nest.
The IPC can assist Penacony with financing, starting by acquiring 30% equity shares. With our financial support, stabilizing and rebuilding Penacony will be a piece of cake.
30% equity, you say? Who can guarantee you won't want more in the future?
That's the brilliant part of it all. The answer is simple. No one. There are no guarantees. It all hinges on self-awareness and mutual respect. However, the board of directors will consider the interests of the family heads to some
This is also like a company
You're a
and
smart
company
merchant,
stuff, and
old
it just goes over my head a whole
The whole
lot
purpose of this
when it comes to
elaborate
stocks
game
and
is to
that
showcase
stuff.
your business acumen
Ugh.
and seek more benefits for the family. It benefits us if we both take a step back. And if that's not enough for you, I'm pretty sure that another goal of making Penacony go public is to expand the influence of the Planet of Festivities and attract more customers. I understand your concern, and I have a solution for that, too.
Fine. Now I see your sincerity. As the head of the Alfalfa family, I don't think I have any reason to refuse your offer. However, as their chosen one, I still need one final answer.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
When I was a child, I heard the adults recite the tale of the ancient Amber Era, about the ascension of Shipe, the Harmony, and the downfall of Enna, the Order. The Order and the Preservation used to be close in ancient times. So, why does the IPC, as a follower of the Amber Lord, seek collaboration with the family instead of aligning with the Order?
The answer is simpler than you think. It's all about credits. Everyone's favorite thing and the universally recognized currency among the stars. The IPC has the power to perpetually ensure their value. With each new world integrated into the credit system, the IPC adds another building block to its cause. Eventually, all exchanges, capital, and businesses will operate within a unified monetary system. By then, all planetary developments will be recorded in accounts with well-defined values and the ability for exchange and circulation. And the heart of everything will be Klepoth's credit.
Klepoth.
And then the IPC will be able to exert influence over everything.
Our intention is to establish enduring preservation, so I'm sure you can understand. This universe doesn't need two types of order.
Well said. Now you've convinced me. All right. Tell me your solution. Let's see if we're thinking the same thing.
Then let's continue our conversation. Please, Topaz, invite Sweet Dew to join us at the table.
Sweet Dew? Who's Sweet Dew? Oh, it's Himiko.
Thank you for your presence, Miss Himeko. Please allow me to introduce her to you, Mr. Alfalfa. This is Miss Himeko from the Astral Express, one of the future shareholders of Penacony.
I've heard so much about you, Mr. Alfalfa. It's an honor to meet you as representative of the Astral Express.
This stunning lady is the navigator of the Astral Express? It's a pleasure to meet you.
I believe everyone here is familiar with the general contents of the proposal. After this round of financing, the IPC is expected to hold 30% of Penacony's shares. Then, the IPC will transfer 5% of that stake to the Astral Express and recommend Miss Himeko as an independent director to honor the sacrifices and contributions made by the former Nameless to the land of the dreams.
While this decision isn't finalized yet, we are honored that everyone here recognizes
Okay,
the way the trail
so
plays.
Astral Express will own 5%, and while the IPC own 25%.
If this is the wish of both the family and the IPC, I will represent the Astral Express and fulfill my duty as a member of the board of directors. The entire crew has agreed to assist in the reconstruction of Penacony. Beyond that, in our future travels, we are committed to bringing the beautiful dreams of the planet of festivities to more worlds. Of course, all cooperation is based on one premise. The path of harmony in Penacony must not be distorted again, and such a tragedy must never recur.
Because if it did happen, order would spring back up after negotiations. Ah, we got a puzzle over here. Okay, let's see what to do. There we go. There we go. Hmm. Okay, there we go. Took some time, but I managed to get through the puzzle.
Not exactly eye-catching.
Oh man, I'm trying to get the puzzle, trying to get the chest first.
So the issue is settled, I presume. What about the remaining family heads?
They will soon realize the situation. When old Odie answered the last question, he represented more than just the Alfalfa family.
When should we schedule the formal negotiations? I'll handle the arrangements.
It's all up to you. I'll step back and let you handle the negotiations and takeover. I won't be involved.
But Miss Jade, this is...
Aventurine initiated this case, and you were his project partner. If that kid hadn't overplayed his hand, I wouldn't have been pushed to the forefront. I came here today to help you sort out the toughest issue. I trust you'll be able to wrap things up quite nicely, little Yelena.
Okay, so Topaz's real name is Yelena.
And please, give Diamond my assurance.
Don't worry. Diamond has always trusted us. I'll put in a good word for you, and you'll have your P-45 position back in no time. Radiant Feldspar.
Yeah, because okay, so she said that Topaz will have her P-45 position again, which means that what Aventurine said was right, that he's gonna get promoted to P-46, while Topaz gets promoted back to P-45.
Ah, you want to open a Bon and Jade exchange branch on this ship too?
Opportunities like this don't come around often. Just look at the guests on this ship. They're surely holding a wealth of valuable treasures. Well, I'll take my leave. A pawn shop can't run without a boss. See you around, Topaz.
I have one more question for you, Miss
Is that what Jade runs, a pawn shop?
Go ahead.
That dose of bitter poison. I'm curious as to how you found this information.
I didn't find the information. It came to me. It was from a lady concerned with the future of the Harmony. In return, I've agreed to help her with something, but that's for later. We can deal with it after we leave Penacony. You see, that's what investment is all about. The seeds of opportunity are already sown. They only need a little bit of nourishment to take root. And then after, all we need to do is wait patiently. Like right now, for example. It's just about time my final guest boarded the ship.
Firefly.
Sneaking in was way easier than I thought. The family's security is as lax as ever. So, this is the Radiant Feldspar. So luxurious. A pawn shop that grants wishes. Is there really a place like that on the ship? I'll find out for myself if the rumors are true or not.
I'm hearing a bird. Ah, so it was right above.
Is that him?
That or it could be Sparkle.
Vanished in the blink of an eye. So the Astral Express is here too.
The Charming Festival has really been postponed.
Hiding in the food.
What happened? I heard the IPC's.
By the way, there's one more thing. Mr. Alfalfa and I discussed it. I'll present a gift to the Astral Express on behalf of the family as a token of gratitude for the Nameless's contributions to Penacony. Please help me with the necessary arrangements.
Right away, Miss Robin.
Can I ask you something?
Oh, greetings, miss. Is there anything I can help you with?
Do you know how to get to the pawn shop?
Pawn shop? Ah, you must be talking about Lady Bonajade's place, right? I heard she offers, special services there. I've marked the pawn shop's location on your device. Please feel free to check it out.
Lady Bonajade. I think I've heard that name somewhere before. Was it from Silverwolf? Come to think of it, she disappeared after mentioning that she was going to meet with the genius.
If I win, your chest is mine.
Who said I was betting with you?
I did.
They are still a ball of fire as ever. Sorry, but I've got to find Lady Bonajade first. No, it's not the best time to do that. Sorry, but I've got to find Lady Bonajade first.
Oh man, I'm trying to get to the chest. I'm trying to get the treasure chest to get the jade.
I want to play some more! Inspection complete. Nothing suspicious.
Oh man, it won't let me get to the chest
Bonacade
again.
Exchange, Radiant Feldspar branch. How should I address you, dear lady?
Just call me Samuel.
Samuel. Nice name. So what do you need, Miss Samuel? And what are you willing to give up in return?
I want to keep on living. And for that, I'm willing to give up everything I have.
Everything you have?
That's right. Everything.
Miss Samuel, I think you'd best turn around. It seems you're not quite familiar with the term pawn.
What do you mean?
I mean it literally. I sense your burning desire to live, but unfortunately, you don't have anything of equal value to offer.
Okay. A pawn shop that grants wishes. I see. It's just a marketing gimmick.
Well, that's quite a harsh accusation. I understand you may not fully comprehend what I mean, but don't worry. I'll help you understand. Go and talk to these people. They're all customers of my pawn shop. See for yourself if their wishes have come true. Once you've done that, come back to me. I'll help you understand the true meaning of pawn and make you realize what you're missing.
That Lady Bonajade feels more like a moneylender rather than the owner of a pawn shop.
Yep, that's definitely
Well,
the impression I'm getting
I've got
from
nothing
Jade.
better to do anyway. I'll do as she says and see what happens. No danger detected, but never let your guard down.